couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. God was blessing me. He was smiling on me. Look, for real though, it was a blessing. It was a blessing. I started talking to God and asking him for help. I would ask him which way to go, which direction should I go in this very moment. I would say, should I go to the left? Should I go to the right? Should I go to the library? Should I go sit at the park? Should I go to the baseball field dugout? I would go and sit on the bleachers, and I would just imagine a different life for myself. And I was always praying and talking to God and wishing that things weren't as they were. If I wasn't writing my way out of the situation, dreaming of being someplace else, in another world through my books, then I would be imagining it. So one day, I'm out for a walk. It's early in the morning, just after sunrise. And no cars around. Nobody's out. I'm the only one walking. Like I said, it was just after sunrise. And I'm crossing the street, looking both ways. And I see in the middle of the road, like down the road a little bit, a bunch of paper, like trash in the street. I'm like, who would do that? Why would you mess up your neighborhood like that? Throw trash all on the ground. So I said, let me go pick it up. So I go in that direction to pick it up. So getting closer to this paper, I realized that it's the color green. And I'm looking, I'm walking, I'm looking, I'm walking. I'm like, wait a minute, that looked like Monopoly money or something. Somebody was playing Monopoly and threw all that money down here? Silly. So I get a little closer to what I thought was just discarded trash and realize that it's actually money. I mean, real dinero. I mean, that moolah. I mean, that cash cold green. For real. In the middle of the street, on the sidewalk, on that side of the street, on the other side of the street, and in the middle of the street. Can you believe that? I couldn't. So I hurried over to the money, looking at it, thinking this cannot be real. This is not real. This is not happening. This has to be Monopoly money, some type of fake money. It has to be. No way this is spendable green. I mean, I can't believe it. But after further observation, I realized that it is. It's real money. Wow. They say money don't fall from the trees, but sometimes they do. No, not really. I don't know where that money came from, but it was all on the ground, all on in the middle of the road. It wasn't in nobody's yard. It was in the middle of the road. So I looked around, and there was nobody in sight. Not up the road, not down the road. There wasn't a car. There wasn't a person. Not even a little dog. I was the only one out there. So, I hurried up and started picking it up. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5. I'm bending down, picking it up on the right side of the sidewalk. And I'm hurrying up before some traffic come, and I got to get out of the street. I'm on this side of the road. I'm in the middle of the street. It was even some cash on the grass part, too. It was like an abandoned house to the right, and it was some cash over there, too. Not that much, but a few dollars was in the yard, too. So I'm like, wow, but I can't really focus on why somebody did this or who did it or where it came from. I just got to receive the blessing. So I'm picking it up. I couldn't believe it. God was blessing me. He was smiling on me. Look, for real though, it was a blessing. It was a blessing. But yeah, I was so grateful and so thankful at that time, just as I am now. And I'm going to say it again. Thank you, God. Once I finished picking it all up, I proceeded to the baseball field and took a seat on the bleachers. And I sat there and was in a trance, for a while, because I'm like, that's amazing. I'm thinking, I came out at that time of the morning. I'm the only one out there. I went in that direction. God pointed me that way to go down that street. And then such a blessing was right there waiting for me. And in that moment, I knew that God was really smiling on me and really showing me favor. And I'm telling you, it felt so good. It felt so good. After all the things that I had been through that were awful, like I said, once I said that prayer, my life shifted for the better. And that's just one example of it.